guys from Aro-Tarot here, and this is a very bright light. It does not have a lampshade yet, but it was given to me so I could have some light without having my computer screens on. So it's my main light. It's a soft light. But, yeah. So anyway, I wasn't planning on showing off like a bazillion decks or anything. And I might not even show off any that comes to the top of my head because I didn't feel like turning my computer on. Because as soon as I'm done filming this, I just want to draw. And I finally got, Libby. Yeah, Libby. For my phone so I could borrow some freaking audiobooks from the library. Because then I can read with my ears while I'm drawing. So then I don't have to watch just YouTube videos or Netflix or something while I'm drawing. Which usually I just watch YouTube art videos while I'm drawing just to have something. Yeah, I want to do that because while I have to wait for the one book, which says it's going to be available very soon, which I already know I'm really going to like that trilogy. Another trilogy, the first book I saw, is currently available, so I'm like, yes, I am going to listen to it because I've heard it's amazing, and just from the synopsis, it sounds amazing. So, yes. And just because books, I know I think I'm going to upload my January shelf video tonight, which I filmed in December and completely forgot to put up. But yes. I'll continue on with the shelf videos of just reading and decks. So, the decks I talk about in this video will definitely be on my shelf at least some part during the year. And the only ones that I'm going to grab out are going to be the ones here, which are a lot that I want to work with anyway. So, I'm doing the Tarot and Oracle just together. So, yeah, let's think, because I know there's a few on here that I do really want to work with. Like this one. This one I really want to work with. I got, oh my god, that light. Radiance. This one I got back, for my birthday. And I used it during the month, but, like, I didn't really read much, like, at all in November or December. I have pulled a few cards just for this year so far. Just for my year reading, and then I also pulled a card, too. And then I might use this for my weekly draw come Monday, because weeks start at Monday, because, like, that's how my planner works. And that's just how school works, so. Yeah, anyway, it's the Vertigo Tarot, which, whew, look at that shine off that light. No, but it's the Vertigo Tarot, and I love this deck. It's freaking, yes, it's great. I love the book. I read it in, like, one sitting, and I definitely want to work with this deck more this year. It's definitely, like, one of those decks for me, you know? So I need to connect and use it even more, like, freaking, like, yes. I know there's Constantine, which I read the Hellblazer comics, so yes. I need to use this one more, so Vertigo is definitely up there. I know when, like, I wrote out the questions and was, like, answering them on my computer, that one was definitely on the list, because it's, like, Vertigo Tarot. It's, like, I definitely want to work with that one more this year. I used this one a lot last year when I got it, and just, like, even continuously, this was kind of one of my go-to decks, and I just want to continuously still use it, is the Considerate Cat Tarot. This deck is so cute. Like, it's so cute. Part of me is like, Des, you need to, like, bring out some other decks, like, put this one away, and I'm like, no, it's been out for, like, half a year. I really like this deck. Like, this is another deck where I'm like, bitch, yes. So, that one's probably going to stay out for, I don't know. I might just have I already know that Justice League is a deck. Avi, the Justice League Tarot is always out for me. It's literally my soul. Vertigo is, like, the other part of my soul, so that one's always going to stay out. Then I always keep, actually, two of the decks I want to work with, which I'm about to bring up. And then also an Oracle deck that I have with them, which is the Mythic Oracle. I keep those kind of continuously out with, like, my altar because that's what they're for. So, it's like the cat might be another one, because, you know, cats. I know another one that I want to work with more is, the Mythic Tarot, which I have. Oh, what edition is this one? This is the second edition. It's got these backs. So it's not like the one from like the 80s. It's not like the original one. It's the one that came out in the 2000s, which is the same artwork. I really like the artwork for this deck. And like I like reading with it. Like when I read with it like every single day during like one of my October challenges that I did. And I really liked its voice. Just very like kind and kind of healing. And I definitely want to work with it more. I need to work with it more and kind of find, like, the perfect way to talk to it and, like, understand its messages, because I just finished the book, actually, last night. I plowed through it. Because I'm like, you've been holding off, and I was like, I got, like, 20 pages, like, the other day, and I was like, I got another 20 pages. I hate this book. Let me just finish it. So I finally sat down, and I finished the last, like, 170-something pages. I hate that book. Like, I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars, and it really only gets a 2 out of 5 stars. It was going to get a 1, but then I thought the minors were okay, and I really like the deck, so, like, thinking, you know, but the deck, you know, like, the deck, the cards, and then the minors not being so bad were the reasons why it was able to get a 2-star and a 1-star, because I hated that book. I hate the world cards so much in the book. Like, what the fuck? I hate it so much. Like, that literally, ew, gross. Do I have the book? Oh no, I left it out there. I've decided to start, like, actually, like, freaking, like, annotating and reading, journaling, because I've been watching BookTube. But, like, also, like, with, like, the shelf videos of just reading, like, because I started the shelf things as kind of, like, try to get myself to make myself read the books. So it works there. But then it's like, if I'm going to even say that I'm reading these books, I might as well at least have some points to talk about. And I have such a bad memory, I'm going to have to annotate them anyway. So I'm annotating them by just putting, I have some unopened ones. I have the unopened ones. No, these aren't the Pacific ones. Oh, there they are. I have an open copy of, like, just the tab ones, and I put them in the books, just a little tab in books, and then color coded. Each color means a different thing, but then instead of writing in the book or putting sticky notes or highlighting the book, I'm then, which I do have this in here. No. I dropped my sketchbook. I'm just putting them in, like, this book, which this used to be, like, my one tarot book for, like, just journaling stuff down, but I just was not writing in it, and it's gilded, so I needed to use it. So I'm using this for, like, a reading journal, and, like, it's like, see, there's my tabs. See, there's my tabs. And so, this is for the Mythic Tarot. I messed up on these 2 colors. These were supposed to be flopped. But, like, yeah, like, this is all the Mythic Tarot, and, like, oh my god, I used, like, 8 orange tabs. Orange is dislike. Like, I was not happy at all. Where was it? I didn't even write down in detail for page 82, which was the world. Page 81, like, starts the whole, like, okay, so she is forcing herself, this nymph is forcing herself on this 15-year-old, like, okay. And then, like, which I'm not surprised, is Greek mythology. Like, literally, how many girls did Zeus rape? Like, which, of course, Zeus raping someone as a swan was, of course, got mentioned in the book. But, like, yeah, I just, I hated that card so much. Like, it's, because in the way it's written, it sounds very much like, we need to have the combination of, like, masculine and feminine, and, like, which is fucking bullcrap already. But, like, then it's got the whole, like, because it's not, like, something, like, that's born, it's something that's made, you know, like, this, it's, like, something to strive for this made, like, coming to, like, combination of, like, this beautiful duality. And it's, like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, this is literally, like, basically rape. Like, like, I don't know, like, if you want to say stuff like that, like, I don't have an issue with, like, the other origin story of, what's his name? Hermaphroditus, I believe is the god's name. I don't mind that. Like, you can talk, but then it's, like, talking entirely about the other one, which is, like, basically rape, and it's just fucking gross. So, like, I need to, like, just take this deck and work with it this year my own way, because holy shit, I hated that book so fucking much. And that wasn't the only area I had issues. Like, I just, literally, this one, I was like, literally, no. Oh yeah, because they talked about Plato's idea of the origin of love, which I actually have read about in another book. And I was like, what the fuck? This isn't what the other book said at all. Like, I get this was written in the 80s, but like, bitch. Like, yeah, I hated that book, so I need to work with that deck. Because that was the reason I was not working with it too much, was because, mostly for the court cards and the minors, which I didn't mind the court card and the minors for this deck, that much. I know I hate the main character of the freaking Pentacles, though, which is like, I felt like there was too much emphasis on this whole, he's not wholly a bad or a good guy, and it's like, you know, and he was punished, you know, and the universe won't judge him like the angry Athenians, and I'm like, they have a right to be angry, though. The universe should be mad at him because he killed a 12-year-old. Like, you know, I just freaking hated that book so much. But the deck and the artwork I really like, so I need to work with it. I just went on a tangent. I'll probably talk more about, like, my stuff depending on how many books I read this month for, like, my shelf video going into February. Then I'll talk about books that I read during January and books I plan on reading, my to be read, my TBR for February, along with what decks are coming onto the shelf and going off the shelf. But, like, yeah, I need to just work with the deck on my own. I just went on a tangent, but, like, I just finished it last night and was, like, complaining to, like, my brother. I was like, I hate this book. It's terrible. I hate it. Like, just, I want it to end already, but I was like, no, like, I need to at least read the minors. Let me read the minors. And I can be done. And I'm getting a call, so I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm back. My Nana was just calling me because I haven't gone over yet this week because, like, there was a new patch in Final Fantasy XIV, so I've just been, like, making that guild, doing that dungeon, doing that raid, which I got the Bard chess piece, literally just for glamour, because my chess piece is actually better than that one, but it's so pretty, so I've just been doing that. So I actually was going to call her tomorrow and see if I could come over, so nice. But yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. But yeah, I just need to work with that one. And then while I'm working with that deck, which I put over here, the next one I know that I really want to work with is also one of the ones that I keep out all year. Because this one, obviously, Greek mythology, mythic oracle, Greek mythology, for my freaking altar, you know. And then I got another deck that's Greek mythology, which is the mythical abstractions, which which one did I talk about? I know I talked about this one in one of these videos, but I don't remember which question it was. But yeah, like, literally there's Themis, like, literally right on top. But this one is also, like, really, really cool, and just, I like this deck a lot. I really like it's not a guidebook, it's like a download, which is about the equivalent of, like, a little white book, but, like, more. And I really like how it reads. I actually have it. I believe this one's it. This is not it. Where did I put it then? I thought that was it, but that actually was my things that I needed when I had my last meet and greet for All Time Low. I know I had it. Where did I put it? Like, I know I had it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in the altar, duh. Yeah, I just kind of was keeping it there. But I really like how it's written. And the artwork's so interesting and, like, cool, like. this is cool. Like, I'm gonna work with this deck more. Like, this one I got in November, or was it the beginning of December? It was either November or the beginning of December, so I wasn't really reading much, so I haven't really read much with this deck, but like, why did I put the card straight in there? I have a bag to put in the bag, you know. But yeah, I want to work with this one more this year. Like, it's fun, and it's wacky, and it's great. Sit the bag up. Just because I'm not really doing this in any tarot or oracle or, you know, like blah blah blah. The Wisdom of Avalon. I got this one. We went to the metaphysical store on the 2nd, so I got this on the 2nd, and I've pulled multiple cards for it. Like, I really like this deck. Like, you just get a deck, and you're like, this deck is special. Like, this deck was like, why didn't I get it sooner? This is great. You know, like, I just literally just kept shuffling it. I know, I was very surprised. I've seen some of the artwork, but not really actually much. I just wanted it to read with, like, my Legend Arthurian Tarot. And I just dropped the box. So I didn't know it was gilded, and I was like, oh my god, it's gilded! This is great. But, like, I really like these cards. These are great, and, like, it's read, like, so well. I love the interview with it. Like, I was kind of surprised when I was like, yo, what should I name you? Because I nickname all my decks. Still have to nickname the ones that I got for Christmas, though. But I did already nickname this one. And I was like, okay, well, my copy of Legend of the Arthurian Tarot, that one's named Arthur. So, like, you're kind of like the deck that I got to be companion with it. So, like, do you want to be called, like, Merlin or Gwen? I'm thinking, like, something probably more like, I don't know, like, you would think appearance-wise, it would be, like, I want a feminine name, you know, like, I want to be called, like, Gwen or something. So I'm like, yeah, like, any of these ones, and for Merlin, I drew love, and then for Gwen, it was death, and I was like, okay. And then I did an interview with it, and I'm like, okay, so literally you're Merlin. Okay, I got that. I was like, okay, so you're literally the Merlin to the Arthur of my other deck. That's kind of beautiful, though. Perfect. So I want to work even more with that one, because I really like it so far. Another deck that I had recently got was, for Christmas, was Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black Enchantment. And I want to read more with this one while I'm reading with the Triomphe de la Luna, which is also on the shelf. Actually, it's right here. Because, you know, it's Tarot de Marseille, so I keep it in my bag that's all, literally has the Eiffel Tower on it, and this is Paris, so. The French bag. But yeah, I have no idea what that was. The French bag of Paris. I keep that one in. So I want to work with this deck more and try to do some more just like Marseille style stuff. So obviously my Marseille deck is this deck. So, and then I want to work with this one with it. So those are both together. I know another. Oh, here, literally, Also, my Legend of the Arthurian Tarot, which I just mentioned, so that one is also on my shelf for January. I think I've only pulled for that one once so far. Another one that I'd recently got, I want to work with this year, Oracle-wise, because I don't have too many Oracle decks. I've got, what? 21? I have that many? Oh, I have 21 Oracle decks, apparently, and I didn't realize. I only got, like, 10 last year, so. Like, 9. I got 9 last year. Because then I got that one on the 2nd, and then the other one that I had ordered actually just came today. So, it's a good thing I didn't film this yesterday like I was going to originally plan to. So, yeah, that one was supposed to come November, but there was delays, so I finally got that one, so I get to mention that one. So I guess Foxfire, because so far I've liked this one. Really only interviewed with it. I know, I really like this one. I did an interview with it, which was kind of like, I did it this style, and originally I kind of thought this would be nice to work with Legend of the Arthurian Tarot, but it has its own reading system, So, I can't really just pull a card. So I'm gonna you read it, like, you're supposed to read it by the book. Because I really like it, and I have to name this one still. I have a feeling this will probably be, I don't know, like, maybe like Gawain or like Lancelot. It definitely is gonna be one of the knights. I can tell that, just from like working with it. But, can't be sure. But yeah, like, this deck was another one that was like, you were meant to work with me. And I'm like, oh, because literally, like, when I did the interview with it, I've only read one Arthurian tale. I do actually have, like, specifically, is his name Sir Thomas Malory? Is that what his name is? I can't remember, but, like, the ones that most people think of when they think of the Arthurian tales, I have a copy of that now, and I'm going to read that this year. So, going in, I've read The Tale of the Green Knight, like, which is not in that. That came out, that actually was written around, like, the same time, but, like, I guess it wasn't found until, like, later, I think is what I read about. I don't remember. But that one I read during my senior year of high school, and then also, like, my first year of college. I had to read it again. Same with Beowulf. I also had to read that again, which was kind of annoying. It's like, I literally just read this earlier this year. But yeah, that's the only one that I read, and, like, while I was drawing the cards, I think my champion was Lancelot, who I'm familiar with Lancelot, and then I literally went to the location of the Green Knight, and Challenger, that's what it's called. The Challenger was literally the Green Knight, and I'm like, I know who I know this location and who this character is, and, like, the deck was like, bitch, because you were supposed to get me all along, and I'm like, I'm glad I got you now, you know? Also, the artwork's just great. I mean, the artwork's by Will Worthington, so, all my decks, this is gonna be such a mess. I know I want to work with, the Aro-Tarot more, and I want to get the mass marketed edition, as well. Then I would say maybe, another thing I want to work more with is, like, my playing cards, which I don't read them like how most people read playing cards, because I don't like how playing cards are read. So instead, I read them like my cloud cards, which I have, I don't currently have them out. That was one of the ones where I was like, I guess I'll put this away, you know, so I have room on my shelf and I'm not, like, piling decks on top. I was trying to, like, lower it down. So that one did get put away, but it's probably going to end up coming back out. Maybe next month. But I have, the original cloud cards that got sold in the US because I got them, and the wand and some of the dolls, and I used to get the Taco Bell toys because I was in my shit when I was a kid. So I have the actual cards that came out back in the early 2000s. I don't remember when that came out over here. That was the early 2000s, maybe like around 2003-ish, 2002-ish, something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, those cards actually have a system where you can read with them, and each card is associated with a playing card, because there's 52 cards. There isn't 52 in the manga, but there's 52 in the show and the physical copy edition. I know that it's not in the manga because I have the first 2 volumes, and I still need to get, like, the 3rd and 4th volume of the big mangas, which is just the volume collection ones, but, yeah. That one, all the cards are kind of based on I was like, what's my foot touching? It's still my sketchbook. I haven't picked it up yet. All the cards are associated with a playing card. So, like, I read them, I draw the playing card, so I read it like that cloud card. And I like how the cloud cards are read, so yeah. So, like, for instance, this is the Rugrats playing cards. This is the Hey Arnold playing cards. I do not have my Phantom of the Opera playing cards out. I did put those away just because I just had gotten the Hey Arnold playing cards. And if I was going to pull up some playing cards to read with, I was going to do that one and a Rugrats one with my Rugrats / Hey Arnold reading cloth that I made, which is actually that fabric. So, playing cards. Which, speaking of playing cards, the I would say maybe this is the last deck, because the other ones I did work with last year. Obviously, I just kind of want to work with more decks this year and stop and not have like months where I'm not really doing anything like November and December, and just kind of read some more. This one just came, and like I am happy, and I'm actually wearing the pin that came with it because Mom got the print, I got the pin, we're splitting the stickers. So there's the pin, which is a spade, which I wanted because I'm an ace of spades, literally, because I am Aro Ace. So yes, like this box is so cool too. It comes in this box. This is the Open Portals playing cards, which is a game and also an oracle system by James R. Eve, which, you know, like me and Mom, we really love our Prisma Visions. I have, of course, the Light Visions. I follow him on Tumblr as well, because, like, his art is gorgeous. I need to just get some more of his art. I do have a print. I have a print of the Lovers, and my mom also has a print of the Lovers, and I think she also got one of... It's the print of the one that's in the 3rd edition, the extra card in the 3rd edition of the Prisma Visions. I have the 2nd and the 4th, so I can't remember what that card is. I think it's Illumination. It's the 3rd edition one. But, yeah, just, this art's so pretty. I love it. But this is the box that it came in, and it's shiny, and it's got info on the other side, like, just so shiny. And then you open this box, and then this is the instructions for the playing card game. So you open it up like that. And that's some plastic right there. And then this is the how to use the oracle cards. Just front and back. And then the cards, I generally hate tuck boxes. I hate tuck boxes. I will keep this one in its tuck box, because first off, the tuck box isn't going to get messed up because it's in this box. But then also, this tuck box is actually a really nice tuck box. First off, do you see that? Like, oh my god, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. It's all shiny. And then you open it, and like the material of the tuck box is like really nice. It just feels so pretty, and it's even got shiny and foiled on the inside too. Like, but it's actually very loose. Like, the cards aren't stuffed in here, which is always why I hate tuck boxes, because I'm always afraid that I'm just gonna bend the cards. Where this one, it's nice and loose, and it also bends a little bit far back. I just take the cards out, and I can easily put them back in, and it's all good. And I just dropped it because I'm a klutz. These cards, like, and then of course I got it in cherry. Me and Mom, we got ours cherry because that's the Kickstarter exclusive version, was you can get it gilded in cherry red. But these cards are so pretty. And this is a playing card game. You could also use it for like just normal playing card games, because it's like, it's got its own game, and then you could use it for playing card games because, you know, it's literally playing cards. It's just like they're all associated with something, so it's its own game, it's playing card, and then also it's also an oracle deck. And it's great. And I so want to read with this. I haven't, because I just got it today. I'm gonna use it so much with my Prisma Visions. And I have seen some artwork on Tumblr of, like, oracle deck, too. And it's like, ooh, I know I will want that, too. Because, gosh darn, it's such pretty art. But, yes, I definitely want to work with this more. And maybe this will get me to, like, be like, yo, let's pull out my Phantom of the Opera playing cards and freaking raid some more with that. Because that's also gilded in gold. It's beautiful. But, yeah. Those are pretty much all the decks that, like... I guess maybe another one to work with this year would be Dreams of Gaia, which I don't have out. That one I was going to have out for January, but I had some new Oracle decks, so I was like, since I got so many new Oracle decks I haven't read with yet, let me have some, like, let all the tarot be mostly tarot decks that I already know how to read with. You know, like, let's do it like that, so. But yeah, like, whew. Anyway, those are the decks that I want to work. I have to file these away too now. But those are the decks that I want to work with this year. And then, of course, obviously any other decks that I get. obviously, the, True Black, when that one comes, because we're waiting till, the fixed edition comes, and that will be so beautiful. I will wait forever, because that deck's so beautiful. Like, yes. I will work a lot with that one this year when we get our copies, because Mom's getting it too, because she also was like, and I'm like, oh, and my brother's like, I like it. The artwork's beautiful, but I don't want this as a deck. And we're like, whatever. We're getting it. Because it's beautiful. And then I have another deck. It was supposed to come December, but it hasn't yet. We don't know exactly why. A few other people have asked. That one was also on Kickstarter. That one is a majors only deck with like extra cards. I think in total it's like 36 cards. That deck, the artwork's very beautiful. I love the artwork, so whenever that one finally comes, then I will also want to work a lot with that one this year, especially since that'll be my first deck. That'll be like a majors owner only, and it's got like extra cards though. But yeah, and then I guess the only other deck I could even think of is if I have no idea what I was saying. If I finish, I don't know where I got fiver from finish. Probably because I just freaking can't talk sometimes and I just slur my words and blah, blah. If I finish maybe like because I can definitely finish the major deck that I'm making by the end of the year. So I want to get that made when I finish it. So I have a copy of that deck for myself. Then of course, like, if any family members want it, they can just also order it too. And then I don't know if I'll finish the pen deck that I've been working on. I've got like 3 cards done. That one I just want to at least get a chunk of it done this year. But if I finish that one this year, then like, I mean, I'm trying to draw every day, so that makes it a bit easier to finish a deck if you're trying to get yourself to draw every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I've already finished 3, and the pictures aren't that big either, because I'm just doing it in my little sketchbooks. Because then I can just scan them. Oh, can I just, like, literally, this is off topic, but like, I made this like literally the other day, and I'm still like, oh my god, she's so pretty. That's my Final Fantasy character. But like, there's like the Hanged Man. So then I've got, which I actually did in one of these videos, so like if you watch the other ones, which actually has, you'll know which one it is. I think it was the video before this one, actually. I did it in advance, and then I was like, now I have like a day off. I have like 2 days off because I made this video in advance, like a day before, that is, and then I just like have it already uploaded and released when it's supposed to, for this one. But like literally, I'm working on that one in like the previous video, and then literally the video after this one, I'll be working on that. The spoiler, that's what it ends up looking like. But yeah, just if I can make any other decks of mine, since I've made 2 decks already just for myself, then I'll want to work with those, obviously. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. Those are the decks I want to work with. So yeah, anyway, this was day 10 and 11. I forgot what today's date was. This was 10 and 11 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. I'm Des from Aro-Tarot, and I just want to draw now and listen to an audiobook, so I'm gonna log off. So